Welcome students in the online teaching of St. Thomas School, Standard 8, Subject English, Unit 4 at the theatre. So in last session, we have completed Unit 3 and all the activities. I hope you might have completed all the activities in your fair notebook. Now fourth unit we will see today at the theatre. Activity 1. The chief interest of a story or film lies in its element of suspense and mystery. The main thing, the interested thing of the story or film, it depends on its suspense and mystery, its secret. And if the mystery or suspense is revealed to us beforehand and before the movie gets over, before the movie is ended, earlier we come to know the secret, then all the interest, all its charm is spoiled. All the interest of the movie is completely sour, it completely spoiled. We will not get interest because earlier the secret we came to know, it's supposed to know at the end. The revelation must come to us step by step as the story progresses. When the story progresses, then step by step, the revelation, the secret we should come to know, not in the between or not earlier, but step by step we should come to know, not earlier. Some people who have seen a play or a movie earlier are in the habit of talking aloud while watching it again. We have some people like that who have watched the movie earlier. Once they have watched the movie earlier, then in between so many things they will say because they have already watched, and they will tell in between, now this will happen, now that will happen, and our interest they will spoil, and they will talk loudly about that, and they will ruin our interest. They keep talking and telling what is going to happen next. Again and again they will say, then now what will happen, who will come, who will kill. Thus, they ruin the charm for all those who are sitting around watching for the first time. That is why those who are watching the movie with great interest, now their interest is spoiling because they are very interested in a movie because it is secret movie, it is mysterious movie. But this fellow who has already watched and he or she is speaking, the interests of the people are completely spoiled, ruined. How many of you go to watch movie at the cinema? Okay, that everyone, nobody is escaped, nobody is there who didn't go. Everybody went, everybody is going, everybody will go. Have you ever met people described in the above passage? We have seen about a person who has watched a movie and they will say in between, like that person, many people are there, we come across, they have watched and they will speak in between. What will you do if you find yourself in the same situation described in above passage? If you are there, then what you do? Either you will go outside or you send him out or you will switch off the TV. What you will do? That you have to think and you should answer. So this is activity number 1. Now activity number 2. Rules of etiquette are important for smooth social life. We know that there should be some rule for living. Etiquette means polite behavior or good behavior should be there. Good behavior are very, very important. Polite behavior very, very important for living smooth life, peaceful life. And we expect people to behave in certain way. We also would like that people will behave. People should behave very politely towards us. As we behave, we also expect from people to behave in good manners. If they do not, they hurt our feelings. We expect from them to behave properly, and if they don't, then we feel that they are hurting us. Our feelings are hurt and cause us inconvenience or disturbance, and we will be disturbed. We will feel inconveniency. We will be feeling some kind of disturbance. inconvenience we will feel because of this kind of bad behavior. Here are few examples of annoying manners lacking in etiquette. Here we find that some examples are given that will make us angry. Annoying manner, we will be disturbed, we will get angry on them because they have lack of etiquette, lack of good manners, which are talking very loudly in public places. Some people are having habit to speak very loudly, unnecessarily. Maybe to draw other people attention, they will speak loudly, but that is very bad manner. Smoking in buses and train. Actually, people should not smoke at all. But even then, in a public train or public buses, even if it is mentioned and written that smoking is prohibited, even then some people are purposefully they are smoking or disturbing other by smoking either cigarette or bidi they will smoke, but that is completely prohibited in bus and train. So this is also bad manner. Spitting on roads and public places. Some people are having habit. Without any reason, they will spit on the bench, spit on the road, spit on the public places. Maybe they are chewing supari or something, and they will spit and they will spoil all the roads and all the places, public places. That is also bad manner. Throwing garbage anywhere. Some people are taking plastic water bottles or wrappers and taking, and after eating or after drinking they will throw here and there. Garbage they will throw here and there. That is also bad manner. Then entering somebody's premises without permission. We should understand that if it is not our property, if it is private property, then we should ask permission before entering, because some people are loving their privacy. Somebody else will enter without permission, they don't like. If somebody will come in our home without our permission, or in our garden without permission, we also don't like. In our room without permission, we don't like, because everybody loves privacy. Then interrupting when two persons are talking. If two persons are talking, then let them talk, but some people are having habit to interfere in others' matter, even if they know or they don't know, but they will enter in talk and they will started to give suggestion and advice. That is also bad habit. We should not enter in somebody's talk, or two persons are talking, we should not interfere in that. So these are the things we should avoid, and we should follow the good rule for etiquette. Now make a list of acts of behavior you consider to be improper and annoying. Now you make a list. Some of the behavior you don't like, some of the behavior you consider improper. Like that you can make list and then compare with your classmate and with your friends. This is a class activity, so you can make yourself, okay, because now we are at home and we are studying. Okay, we are not coming to school and studying and teaching. At home you are, so yourself you can make. Then activity 3, in that also you can see it is also classroom activity, school activity, so that also you can do yourself. Okay, make a list of undesirable behavior in the classroom, that also you can make yourself. Then activity number 4, at the theater, to the lady behind me, written by A.P. Herbert. Okay, that we will see in the next period, in next session. The poem along with the discussion we will see later on. Now your homework is in activity 2. You can make list of acts of behavior which you consider improper and which annoy you. You can write in your homework. Okay, so we will meet later. Thank you very much.